the voice of the beat.
You know what I want?
Blaze up.
Come on, blaze up.
It's the beat for me.
Wow, 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 for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Drop it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Do it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Come on, baby, we love. For your boy. For your boy. Also for your boy. Mix it for your boy. Drop it for your, lift it up.
What's up, y'all? What's going on, y'all? Come on in, get the likes up on the video. Sorry I'm late, all over the place, girl. All over the place. Sorry about that, y'all. Y'all come on in, get the likes up on the video. I'm setting up Rumble right now. Y'all get the likes up on the video. Please and thank you. Shout out to everybody in the building. I hope you guys are doing well. I am feeling a little better from yesterday. I ain't gonna lie, I laid down all night. I got off the live and literally laid down, and it's been feeling good. So shout out to me, man. Y'all come on in and get the likes up on the video. A spoonful of honey. Yes, I did make me some tea. And Gemini, my boo, hit me up and told me to put some onions in my socks, and I did that. That felt good too. And also, you know what else I did, y'all? Because I can't get outside, number one, because it's grounding. I mean, it's cold. And number two, you know, you don't want to put your feet on the ground in this cold weather. I realized my dog grounds every day. So this is why I came up with this situation, right? So I did the research, and elderly people typically live longer and are more healthy when they have pets, because pets literally ground every day because their feet and their bodies are on the ground all the time. And typically the pet can carry that grounding energy over to you. So for those of you who have pets, especially pets who are outside, especially pets who are outside and who are on the ground all the time, did you know that you can use those pets for like energy grounding as well? Yeah, so I've been hugging on Satan. That's been helping me feel better too. So yeah, y'all, shout out to y'all. Shout out to y'all for helping me out with the little home remedies, because y'all know I'm not really big on medicine. I hate it, actually. So shout out to everybody who hit me up with the remedies, with the tea, with all of that stuff, because yeah, that's what I needed. But yeah, I've been hugging on Saint all day. And yes, elderly people do last longer and live longer and are healthy when they have pets, typically dogs and cats, because they always outside on the ground. You can get your energy from your pets. Saint, look, I was hugging and rubbing on Saint, girl. After a while, Saint was looking at me like, all right now, girl. I was saying, come on, Saint. Come hug your mommy, girl. He was looking like, all right, girl, I gave you a hug now. Say like, girl, you sick, not me, girl. I'm like, you gonna help me get better food. At any rate, though, I am feeling better, though. Shout out to everybody in the building, y'all. Shout out to everybody in the building. Y'all, please get up in here and like the video, please. We got a few things to discuss. Hold on, let me get my pad. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I left my pad on the other table, but I got it. So today we will be discussing Ray J embarrassing his sister Brandy, talking about Beyonce wouldn't speak to him or speak to her at the concert. And you know, somebody had said something on TikTok that didn't make sense until it made sense. They was like, they think Ray J is Brandy's worst nightmare. And he really be jealous of her, so he be doing stuff to get her in trouble. You know what I'm saying? Things like that. We gonna get into it. I don't know why Ray J did that. Why would he come out and just blast Beyonce? I mean, I did see her and her and Jay-Z at the concert. But it's just like, what was he getting out of that? But you know, Ray J will do anything for clout. We'll get into that. Summer Walker is addicted to plastic surgery, and she said it on a podcast like it was nothing. We're gonna discuss that mental illness. Funky continues to spill the tea on Collateral, the other one. Tide. Turns out Funky had more tea well, no, this is a different tea. But Funky has the tea on Candy and Tide, and Funky is saying that basically they both had an old lady. And what did I tell y'all? And then we are gonna also get into the AI podcast and a few other things. So y'all, because they got AI that's running around here dropping 3,000 podcasts a week. Yep. And somebody had asked me this the other day. Well, what do you think they're gonna do with content creators? Yeah, they're gonna have AI content creators. But it's going to be up to the people to rather want the fake or the real. And I don't see that the people as a collective preferring the fake over the real. But then again, who knows? Either way, we're going to discuss it. Y'all get in here, get the likes up on the video, please. And thank you. Get in here, get the likes up on the video. Y'all, hold on. I want to show y'all something, a little honorable mention really quickly. So, hold on, let me go pull it up. Because Funky has been cutting up. And let me say this too about Funky. Somebody said it, and I was like, oh, that makes sense. So they said Funky is over there crashing out on YouTube because he's trying to pay his medical bills. What? What in the world? And it makes sense, but dang, I wouldn't want to go out like that, though. I don't know. Let's get into this honorable mention. So I want to show this to y'all and see what y'all think. Hold on one second. So I told y'all that a lot of the times when y'all be getting into it on this internet and things of that nature, it be bots. I told y'all a lot of them don't even be real. A lot of them be cosplaying as us on the internet just to get us battling with each other. I told y'all. Well, Elon did this thing on Twitter where he was finding the locations of a lot of these quote unquote Black Twitter people who were starting a lot of these riots and all this racist stuff, and even some of the whites. And they found that none of these people are even in America. A lot of them are overseas and everything, starting all kinds of wars between y'all over here in America. And this is why I tell you, do not get on this internet and bring this internet with you off of it. What do I mean by that? Y'all take everything y'all see on the internet as facts, and that is a huge problem. Y'all let the internet govern who you are and how you are outside. That's a huge problem. The internet should not affect you when you get off of it. If it does, you might need to pull back. But the reason I know it does is because any topic that comes up that triggers y'all get the windmilling and cutting up. And it's because y'all believing in a bunch of hype that isn't real. I keep telling you guys, even your favorite celebrities are in on the joke. Everybody's energy harvesting. Everybody is here trying to get something out of you. And you just sitting up here thinking that because so-and-so said it, or because I seen it on this, or because it's real. It's not. Let's get into it. And thank God Elon Musk put this out there, even though it won't matter, because I get people are so heart over head and so emotional, they can know the truth and still go back and do the same thing. But I'm going to give y'all the tea anyway. Let's get into it, y'all. Get the likes up on the video.
This week, the new Twitter update dropped. And shout out to Elon. He might have did his big one because now Twitter is showing account locations. And many of the Black pages on Twitter that spread anti-Black rhetoric and contribute to gender wars are being exposed for being based in India and East and South Asia. Accounts that got exposed are MAGA accounts, so-called American political accounts, large hip-hop pages, fake Black American accounts, catfish influencers, and various bot accounts. And these pages weren't just trolling for fun. They were leading narratives, creating fake diaspora beefs, starting gender wars, pitting Black women versus Black men, spreading stereotypes, and launching misinformation. And the thing is, people have been calling it out for a minute now, but it's cold hard facts now. They're literally weaponizing Blackness, pretending to be Black Americans, grifting inside the culture, and rage baiting their way into US politics from countries they're not even from. This update might be the best thing to happen on Twitter since Elon acquired it. Someone said Black oppression is a global operation. And boy, is that true. We're in an era of digital blackface. And the most interesting thing I find about this whole situation is that they have to put Black people at the center of their chaos because they know that's the only way they'll get engagement. Why is that? This past week, the new Twitter update dropped, and shout out to...
Well, the reason why they have to put Black people at the center of their engagement is because we are the engagement. You just don't know it yet. They know it. You don't know it. See, this is the thing. You never get to see who starts this craziness. When you go on the internet, all you see is your favorite repeating whatever they saw. And they probably repeating whatever they saw. And they probably repeating whatever they saw and so on and so forth. But what y'all don't realize is when you get down to the nitty gritty of where this stuff come from, it be fake pages, it be bots, it be farms, it be all types of stuff. But by the time it reaches you at your level on social media, because you see real people repeating it, you think it's automatically the truth, and it's not. You have been played. Yes, Black global oppression is real because the world moves off of your energy. This is why I tell y'all all the time to protect your energy. They always bringing Black people in their stuff whenever stuff going left. When the Arabs had their stuff in the Middle East, they bring the Black people in. When the Israel people fighting the Muslim people, whoever they fighting over there, they bring us in. The Asians, every time something go wrong with everybody else, they bring us in because they need our energy. And what I'm telling you is be careful of what you see on the internet, is because the internet will have you thinking something is real the whole time. It literally started by a bot farm. It's not real. Stop looking at this internet and taking this stuff off the internet with you. When you log out, you should be logging all the way out. You shouldn't be logging off the internet saying, oh, Lord, I sure hope Ray J do all right. He sure, Lord, let me pray for him. Girl, that shit be fake. Ain't nothing wrong with Ray J. You get it? Everybody's playing on you on the internet. Everybody. So while you getting off the internet dying and crying and praying and all that stuff, them people laughing all the way to the bank. This is why I told you your money not gonna mean nothing no more. Social currency. You paying these people every time you log in and log out with this BS. Stop it. Please stop it. Please stop it. And again, I can blast the internet. I could blast the receipts to this stuff all over the world, and 90% of the world still gonna go with the move. I'm just giving you the tea. Let's move on. Then y'all wondering why your real lives is going left and can't get right, because y'all taking that internet stuff off the internet with you. Leave that stuff over there, bro. Y'all better look at that as entertainment, and that just be that, because that's all it is entertainment. That's literally all it is. Hold on. Let me see if I have this other So let me show y'all this, and I ain't gonna show you the clip because I don't want them people to say nothing to me. Dr. Jackie, I can't stand this bitch. This Skeletor looking ass bitch. Y'all love giving people passes because they Black. Dr. Jackie is an evil fucking witch, okay? An evil witch. That's why God took the titties off this bitch. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And I'm not going to let nobody get on the internet and tell me I'm wrong. Dr. Jackie finds a way to tear down women every time she gets in front of them. She talks about their weight. Now she's talking about some lady having thyroid problem because her neck was thick, and it wasn't on no medical stuff. She was being mean, disgusting. I'm not gonna lie. I would be mad too if I was married to a nigga who didn't want me. Dr. Jackie is an evil bitch. And I don't care nothing about that married to medicine shit. I don't care nothing about that. Oh, but she's a Black doctor. I don't care nothing about that. Let me tell you what happened. So Dr. Jackie is on the show, and this new doctor is on here. And oh my God, this Dr. Jackie, are you having thyroid problems? And the lady was like, now mind you, the other lady is a physician. The other lady was like, what? Your neck is just so thick. Are you having thyroid problems? See, Dr. Jackie like to hide behind this medical shit, but she's an evil fucking bitch. That's why God sunk her eyes in like that. She's an evil fucking bitch. And she think because she saved her life by cutting off her titties and not eating no food, that she get to go around and say whatever she want about other people. But I'm going to say it like this. Dr. Jackie is an evil bitch. She don't like Black women. She told y'all be faking the funk when y'all giving birth in the hospital. She would rather probably see you bitches dead. Fuck Dr. Jackie. That's your partner, not mine. She is an evil, mean bitch. Now, the people went and asked her, oh, Dr. Jackie, why would you ask this lady that in front of everybody? Were you being shady? Let me show you how evil this narcissist Dr. Jackie is. Let me show you how evil this narcissist, Skeletor-looking ass bitch Dr. Jackie is. Watch how she play. This that passive-aggressive shit right here. What? Oh, no. I just thought I was asking, it's the doctor in me. Bitch, I'll bat the piss out. Girl. Girl, Dr. Jackie and them know who to play with. Let's get into it, y'all. Get into it. Get the likes up on the video. Y'all got to stop letting people play in your face. Dr. Jackie is one of them people who play in people's face, and I'm tired of it. That's why her husband keep cheating on her, and she be at that home in a fetal position crying, because don't nobody want her. Nobody. She be at home by herself in that big old beautiful home, miserable. Just miserable. Because she know every second her man get, he can't wait to go find a woman with titties. Let's get into it.
Like, he was just in doctor mode.
All the time. If I could have just reached out and pulled, I don't know why right then, but I was staring. I was literally staring. And the doctor just spoke at the wrong time in the wrong place. I own it totally. It was definitely no shade. And you know, when we do shades, we find other attributes. It ain't medical when we throw in shade. So it really was not intended to offend her. I actually reached out to her and said, I thought we were good. I didn't know we were. I'm sorry.
So in the moment, it was settled, but once it aired, is that when you feel like it became the most problem?
Yeah, because we had talked about it. And she never said, she said it. I even kept saying, I am so sorry. So, you know, but that's what you do. You know, got to get your name out there.
Is that shade?
Got to be relevant somehow. And if I can help you, I can help you.
I know this.
Yeah, that's a problem. We're typically laughing and playing and talking about things out of scene. And then when you get back in scene, the audience didn't hear those conversations. So oftentimes they feel like shady conversations, but we already had the conversation. And then some of the ladies will take an opportunity to turn you into an example when I had already talked to you about some issues.
I feel like both of y'all. More people I meet, it's like, oh, I see Dr. Jackie. Oh, I see. It's like both of y'all. Y'all, everybody know y'all.
And she used to work at Northside. You do realize that.
But you, where? In interventional radiology.
Yes.
I was an MT in IR.
Is your thyroid enlarged?
Now this lady, all the lady said was, oh, she used to work at Northside. And this is her next question. Is your thyroid enlarged? Now, what if I was an oncologist and I come to you and say, have you missed your titties? Would I be wrong? What if I was a cancer doctor? Ain't that an oncologist? And I came to Dr. Jackie and critiqued her body or critiqued the way her chest is healing. No. Because Dr. Jackie doing the same shit. And we not gonna let her get a pass because she beat cancer. No. What if I was an oncologist and I came up to Dr. Jackie and I said, oh, how's your breast healing? Because that don't look right. What if I did that? It would be wrong for me though. I can't stand them hoes. A bunch of old, entitled, boule, brat. These the hoes that hold back. Let's really be clear. See these doctors married to medicine bitches? You do know these them ski-wees and them girls that go come out of the Divine Nine that get into these positions and keep the rest of niggas out of there. You know that, right? They only allow their people in. Yes. Black American HBC, not HBCU, what do you call them? Divine Nine people, they cover the medical industry, the law industry, and they gatekeep like a dog. They gatekeep like a dog. These hoes ain't our friend. They ain't nothing but a bunch of old ass gatekeepers. That's all. Boule gatekeepers. So and y'all only like them because they're popular. Dr. Jackie is an evil fucking bitch. And you would think the Most High would get his whole cancer and say, hey, you can't have no kids. She will calm down. But no, she still decided to be an evil fucking bitch. I told y'all this yesterday. Some people come to earth just to do what they're doing. It don't matter what happens to them on earth. They gonna leave like they came. They came to earth just to be who they are. Dr. Jackie, one of them people. Dr. Jackie, one of them people. And stop assuming because they black and they in position that they for you. A lot of them be the people against you. Gatekeepers. And Dr. Jackie is trash. And that's why her husband continued to cheat on her. That's why she got all of that money. She got fame. And mind you, she don't deal with regular people. She only deal with the celebrities. However, Dr. Jackie got all that money and all that fame and she's miserable. That's why every time she come across another woman, she being shady. She need to go heal. Because Lord forbid, let somebody tell her something about her body, then she gonna be crying, and y'all gonna be over here saying, that's wrong. And Dr. Heavenly, old ignorant, funky ass, gonna be over here crying and bitching. Girl, don't nobody wanna hear none of that. Fuck them people off of All American Medicine, girl. Quiet as a kept. I don't even like them old ass hoes no more. I don't even like them hoes. Let's move on. Tell that girl, you must have thyroid problems. No, bitch. Girl, she better than me. I'd have got canceled on my first episode. Do you hear me? I'd have been canceled on my first episode because, bitch, my response to her. Oh,
thing you did.
Oh, really? You think I have thyroid problems? Huh? Girl, the way I. Let me tell you something, y'all. These girls that y'all big up and clap up, a lot of them are not for the masses of us. They not. They just look like us. And that's all they need for us to champion them. They not for the masses of us. They just not. Now, I want to move on to this. Now, y'all get the likes up on the video, please, and thank you. Summer Walker just randomly blurts out how she's addicted to plastic surgery and everybody laughs about it. This is a very serious situation because there are a lot of women who are addicted to plastic surgery. And do you know what that addiction runs into? You'll kill yourself eventually. Summer Walker was talking about coming off a tour and they asked her what's the first thing she did. And she said, I went and got some more plastic surgery. And she was like, I got this and I got that and I got da-da-da-da. And I'm not telling nobody, not to go get plastic surgery. But when it become an obsession, that's a problem. A huge problem. And the fact that they just laughed it off was cool. No, it wasn't cool. It kind of bothered me because it was almost like I kind of felt the cry that she was letting off talking about her wanting all this plastic surgery and how she's addicted. Y'all, get the likes up on the video. Let me show y'all what Summer Walker had to say. It was crazy. Look.
When you got off tour.
When I got surgery.
Did you?
Yes, I love surgery.
I love surgery. I love surgery. What did you get done?
I got my titties redone for the fourth time.
Really?
I got my lipo for the second time. I wanted to remove a rib, but they wouldn't let me. Because I had an album video and all this press stuff.
And you have the tiniest waist though, but not to you, right?
I was gonna be
you doing all that?
Look, I'm like, I might need a number because I think I want to.
Doesn't that scare you a little bit?
Yeah, hey, you are funny, man.
I love her.
I get some just content like scripts. Or
she has where's the podcast?
Like,
is that coming back to Apple?
Yeah.
Thing you did when you got off tour.
When I got surgery.
That's scary. I love surgery. Who loves getting cut on and having to recover? Did she want to remove a whole rib? Like, first of all, there's nothing new under the sun. Everything you did has already been done. Plastic surgery is nothing new. It's just been reintroduced to us after hundreds of years. If you go back in ancient times, this shit been happening. The things that people are doing now, even with the technology, none of this stuff is new, okay? It's all reintroduced to us. It's new to us here, but it's not new. Nobody's creating no new shit, okay? However, when it comes down to Summer Walker, her addiction to this is real. And it reminds me of my 600-pound life. Doctor now makes them people go get therapy before he gives them surgery because he realizes that it's a mental thing more than a physical thing. Summer already has from what I've seen, a decent looking body. What would she need to remove a rib for? That's because it's mental. Mental. And I'm gonna be honest, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. Shout out to the girls, but especially when I go up to Atlanta, when I be seeing these girls in real life, in person, that shit look crazy. It's almost like you gotta be in the middle of where that shit is prevalent for it to even look normal. But when you're not around that stuff on a day-to-day basis, go to places like Atlanta. Go to the club scene in any of the hoods, because all of the hood girls got their surgeries. No shade. But I'm just telling you, in real life, it looks weird. You have to be around that all the time to start to think that that looks normal. But when you're not around that, see, I live in the country. I'm not around a lot of people. I live in the country. Do you hear me? So I don't get to see the city shit like that. But when I do go up there, it looks crazy. It's scary. Everybody got the same body. Everybody got the same boobs. Everybody got the same waist, and everybody got the same butt. But, and again, this is not body shaming. It's just that it's just like the plastic surgery on the face. At one time, 10, 20 years ago, black women weren't touching their face. We used to think Carly Rae was crazy for going to get all that work done to her face. Now, how many of the girls going to get stuff done to their face? Y'all got to leave this stuff alone. It is going to kill you. Mind you, these surgeons are playing operation on a lot of black American women because we are the Henrietta Lacks of the world. Remember that. So you thinking you just going to get lipo or you just going to get this, that, and the third. You don't know what they putting in and or taking out. Black American women, be mindful of this. Be careful. This stuff can easily turn into addictions, even the pain. That's why some people, I've heard this in the past, some people have an addiction to tattoos. It's not even an actual tattoo in the finished product. It's the actual idea of getting it, the pain, the healing. Some people get addicted to that. I'm not saying that that's not wrong or it's right. I don't know. What I'm telling y'all is when it gets like this, it's a real problem. Real problem. Please be careful out here in these streets. Please, and love yourself enough to where even if you feel like you want surgery, you can minimize it a little bit because a lot of the things like you really don't need. For instance, this girl talking about she need a rib removed for why? Why? Why would she need a rib removed? Somebody make this make sense. Child. At any rate, back to more jobs being taken by AI. So remember we was talking about Funky yesterday? Talking about the robot gonna cut his nuts up. Well, according to this article, it says by 2035, AI and robots will run nearly 60% of hospital operations. Yes. Remember the movie? The movie is called The Terminator. In the movie The Terminator, the people did not work. The robots did all of the work. It's not about a left versus right. It is prophecy. It is bound to happen, okay? All right, now, we already talked about how robots are already doing surgeries. We've been hearing about robots doing surgeries in the hospital. They had a robot did a open heart surgery. Robots doing this, that, and the third. Funky was over there talking about how he got a robot gonna cut on his nuts to get his shit out, get the cancer out of him. Well, according to this, by 2035, 60% of hospital operations will be ran by AI. It says PwC's Future of Health report projects that automation and robotics will take over a significant share of surgical workflows by the 2030s, with AI handling tasks like stitching, camera navigation, incision guidance, and real-time decision support inside operating theaters. Trials already exist in cardiology, neurology, orthopedics, and minimally invasive surgery, where robotics deliver consistent precision without fatigue, and early data shows reduced operation times and fewer complications and repeatable procedures. Hospitals in Japan, Singapore, the United States, and parts of Europe are already testing robotic surgical sites or suits that integrate pre-operative imaging with intraoperative AI feedback, allowing the systems to analyze tissue, track blood flow, and predict risk in real time. PwC analysts Note that widespread adoption will depend on regulation, surgeon retaining device reliability, and long-term patient outcomes. But the shift is accelerating, and many health systems are budgeting for autonomous surgical platforms within the next decade. So there you go. By 2035, 60%. And I'm gonna tell you what that's gonna cover. A lot of that data, all of that stuff, you know what Meg got her degree in? Hospital secretary. Gone. A lot of the heavy surgeries, the robots been doing that. I told y'all they've been doing open heart surgery. A lot of the jobs, let me tell you something. If you got a child that is good at a trade or is a creative, do not encourage that child to go to college. And y'all gonna get on here, but you're wrong. I want my child to be highly educated. But how could you say that to me? I want my child to be at the top 10%. Good. Get your child all the way up there to all them goddamn colleges and watch the amount of student loans your child have to pay back through slavery. I am a walking billboard, bitch. I got 2 degrees, ain't working in and read none of them. Most of y'all got them too. And I'm telling you now, especially with the future looking like it is, your child gonna go to college for nothing. Depending on what your child going to school for, your child going to school for nothing. Now, this is what I would recommend. I would recommend that the humans, especially Black Americans, we continue on the traditional path of way we've been doing things, healing and surgery and things of that nature. Because guess what? The fact of the matter is a robot is just that, a robot. And there will be a hidden pocket of people who don't trust the robots. And they're going to need doctors who don't trust the robots neither. Okay? So with that being said, what we need to be doing is counteracting this bull crap. Everybody, just like the podcast and the TV, everybody not gonna be into that AI stuff. Some people still gonna want to go to the regular people. What I'm telling you is we need to be creating systems that combat this new robotic system because we're going to need it. Now, there's going to be a large majority of us that's just going to go with the move with the robotic system. Cool, let them go. But us like-minded people who see the play and want to be proactive and not reactive, what we need to be doing is gathering up communities, not just where one person at, all of us, gathering up communities where we have counteractive things to counteractivate this stuff. So if they got robots doing surgeries, we already have Black doctors. Let's start doing training within ourselves. You know, for hundreds of years, thousands of years, we gave birth to our own children. We didn't go to nobody's school. You learned it from the mother before you or the maternal person before you. We've been doing medicine for thousands of years prior to this white boy Rockefeller coming to us with a school. We've always done it. We've always done it. What I'm saying to y'all is we need to be community building to counteract, whatever word I'm trying to use. We need to be building a community to kind of like be against this so that we have places to go and things to do. Because let me tell you something. Let me tell y'all something right now. The biggest trick, the biggest okie doke that they taught us in the 80s was that we all needed to go to college. I know I was there. I know my parents love me. Stand behind me, come what may. Let's just call a thing a thing. Yes, it was great that Bill Cosby came out with the HBCUs, but it was a huge commercial for niggas to flood into college. That's what it was. It was a huge commercial for niggas to flood into college. That's what it was. I love the show. I didn't want to go to college until I seen that shit. It was a huge commercial to get niggas into college, and it worked flawlessly. T. Haynes, I gotta disagree with you on this one. T. Haynes said college is not a waste of time. It is often where people meet up to build those preferential cliques. You're right. I agree. My bad. I read you wrong. You're right. It is a place for them to meet up and get them preferential clicks. You absolutely right, T. Haynes. You right. I read you wrong. I reread it though. You right. It is not a waste of time. It's for the Dr. Jackies and the Dr. Heavenlies to meet up and take over the world. But listen, TV, internet is all advertisement. When they put out A Different World in the 80s, 90s, or whatever years that was, that literally was it was an advertisement for Black Americans to pile into schools. And around that time, the government had made it to where you needed to have a college degree for this. Prior to that, you didn't need college degrees for a lot of the things that you needed. It wasn't until they had us going into these colleges in droves. Then they started saying, okay, you need a degree for this. You need a degree for that. You need a degree. Shit, we never needed degrees for. You need a degree for this. You need a degree for that. And so then, boom. Now, all of a sudden, we need all these degrees. Well, the tides are shifting. And now the new president and the new administration come in and say, fuck college. Now, all of this stuff that we done did, all of this preparation that we done put into our kids, myself included, my daughter in college right now. All this preparation, I'm talking about me too. All this preparation we done put into our kids. I told you my daughter trying to come out and do physical therapy. I just read that on the list of one of the things that you no longer need a fucking degree for. How you think that make me feel? My child is in college getting her master's for physical therapy right now as we speak. Today, my nigga, how you think that make me feel? The point I'm making is we got tricked. That was the okie doke. They got us to believe that we need college, but moving forward, if your child is creative, if your child is talented, or if your child has a trade, hone in on that. Because sending your child through that institution is going to set them up for failure. And to be completely honest, the only people who succeed in their degrees is people who can pivot from their degrees. Let's be real honest. I'm just saying. A lot of the stuff that we was taught is wrong. But stop putting stock. Let me show you how we can get rid of this and be done with this. Stop putting stock and value into what they say we should. Oh, they say we need a degree. Boom. Now all of a sudden everybody go get degrees. Do you know if as a 40% of us, if 30% of us would have said, nah, fuck that. We don't need to have a degree to do this. You know, we could have literally shut the whole thing down. But because everybody just go with the move, it is what it is. So yeah, be prepared. You're not going to pay taxes. You're not going to do none of that because they're going to have you in digital and social slavery. I promise you. Now, I want to move on to this, the AI podcast. So apparently, they saying that they putting out 3,000 podcasts a week. Let's get into it. Now, mind you, podcast, content creator are two different things. Podcasts are typically like radio shows. So podcasts are what you hear on the radio, on like iHeartRadio, I think Station Head, where you just kind of hear the voice of the person and they kind of giving, you know, they little 1-2 yin yin. That is a podcast. You know what I'm saying? Some people call what I do or what we do as podcasting, but per definition, it is kind of podcasting. But it's kind of like content creating because you get to show videos, pictures, you know, and there's a face to put with the name. At any rate, the new recent news has came out and they're saying that AI is now making podcasts at a rate no human can compete with. 3,000 episodes a week, no host, no studio, just software. Even the podcasters aren't safe. So it says, so while we're arguing over who's starting a podcast next, AI just quietly slid in the room and started dropping episodes like mixtapes in 2009. A company called Inception Point AI claims it's pushed out around 3,000 podcasts a week, not clips, not reels, full episodes. No host, no microphone, no sorry, we gotta re-record that part. Just code typing scripts, picking voices, and uploading shows at about $1 per episode. Ooh, pause. They uploading shows $1 an episode. Nigga, that's gotta be against the law. You know how much they gonna make per episode? Wait. They only spending $1 per episode to upload it, and they gonna make tens of thousands per. This can't be legal. This cannot be legal. It just can't. I tell you what, let a nigga would have did that and see what happened. You know what it remind me of? Y'all remember that dude on YouTube years ago? He had made millions of dollars because he had found a way to cast people Netflix and all that shit. The same thing Netflix and all them other people was doing. You know how you pay a monthly fee and then Netflix will say, okay, you can stream this for this monthly fee. Well, there was this black dude on YouTube. He ended up getting years. I can't remember his name. There was this black dude on YouTube who ended up basically beating the system. He was getting the streaming services, but then he would just sublease the streaming services. So he would pay for Netflix, but then he's streaming to this one for a cheaper price. And they put that boy in jail. Down to the ground. And because he was a nigga. That's what it seemed like this is. Because how the hell could you create a podcast that only costs you $1 and make tens of thousands per episode? This can't be legal. This can't be legal. And then he goes on to say, what works is scale. AI doesn't sleep, doesn't wait for scheduling, doesn't need rehearsal or a room full of procedures. It can publish endlessly across thousands of niche topics, weather updates, biographies, random deep dives, things a human team could never produce in this volume or at a cost. But where it flops is the soul. Told you. Listeners describe the tone as robotic, the rhythm unnatural, the personality missing. There's no warmth, no lived experience, no human flaw or laughter. And those are the things that make a great podcast feel like a conversation, not a script read by a machine. Not yet, at least. Still, the reality is content can now be manufactured like product. And when something becomes cheap, fast, and unlimited, it changes the entire industry. But we'd be crazy not to pay attention if a bot can drop thousands of episodes in the time it takes a human to format one intro. What happens when quality starts catching up to quantity? I told y'all convenience is going to kill you. Let me tell you why I say that. If you just worried about getting the amount of content, then yes, AI podcasts are the deal. And listen, they're going to take this critique that they got. Oh, it doesn't feel personal. Oh, it doesn't have any flaws. And they're just going to go back and critique the software, mess with the software and then put it back out. Cool. What I'm telling y'all is it's still a computer. It has no soul. And for us podcasters or for us content creators, I'm telling you now, if you don't have no uniqueness, you gone. If you are not unique, if you don't have a thing, you're going to get drowned out. You're just going to get drowned out. If you have been wishing on a wing and a prayer, and you've been copying other people's stuff, and you don't have no originality, you're done. The AI come and get y'all. Because one thing an AI can never do is replace real, true, authentic talent. Yeah, it can replace it with quantity. Quality, never. Okay? But for those who have been just making it by, your time, your days are numbered. Because the people would rather hear the AI than the fake version. The thing is, like I say, even for us content creators, do not stop here. Okay? What do I mean by that? Let this YouTube, let this content creator thing, unless this is like your lifelong dream, let this be a stepping stone. Okay? This is a great stepping stone to have, to be able to come on the internet and be a content creator and make really good money and actually put out some good content. And this can really catapult you into something bigger, something better that the Most High and your ancestors have for you. Don't ever get comfortable in any of these systems, not even YouTube, because any given Sunday, these people could cut your lights off like that. Okay? Use all of these systems as stepping stones to get you, especially to us creators and creatives, to get you to where you have a talent and a skill and a gift that even AI can't touch. Because one thing about it, two things for sure. AI not having a soul will never be able to compete with the people who have souls. And this is the gag. It's a lot of soulless people walking around here. And those are the ones that's going to be attracted to the AI. But what I'm telling you is use YouTube as a stepping stone. Use this for what you need, or whatever platform you're on, TikTok, YouTube, Instagram. Use that shit as a stepping stone to get to whatever it is you need to get to. Because I'm telling you now, this ain't the end all be all for y'all. If I'm talking about for those of you who want to be content creators, this ain't the end all be all. Like I said, them people could shut this shit off today if they wanted to. Use it as a stepping stone. Be smart. Save your money. Okay? Start the business that AI can't replicate. You get it? Start the business that AI can't replicate. That's going to come from your creativity. You're not going to get it from seeing it from nobody else. That's going to come from you, because you have something that the AI will never have, a soul. And that gives you more gifts than the AI will ever have. Okay? So please, please, please be mindful of that. I don't feel threatened at all, because I feel like I have my own thing going. But for a lot of those people, I see why a lot of other content creators are threatened, because y'all ain't been doing nothing but stealing and all that the whole time anyways. Child, please. Let's move on. Y'all get the likes up on the video, please, and thank you. Get the likes up on the video. Now, I want to get into this. Let's get into this funky and Tamar thing. Not Tamar. This funky and Candy. No, okay. So now, in more divorce news with Candy and Todd, y'all know they getting divorced. Candy and Todd has been getting divorced, and now they was fighting over custody. Todd want custody. He said he want full custody, but we all know that's behind child support. Candy said no, she got a village, and she wants to get full custody. It's a lot going on. Well, Funky, who claims to be cool with Candy and Todd, came to spill tea. Let me tell y'all celebrities something. Y'all some new age fools getting cool with these content creators. And I don't even want to help up for you niggas. But I ain't gonna lie. All y'all celebrities that get cool with content creators, you are a new age fool. Let me say it again. All you niggas, okay? All you celebrities who become friends with content creators are a new aged fool. If Funky don't teach you nothing else, he taught you that you cannot trust these content creators. Now here go Funky. He just spilled all the Tamar tea. Now he over here spilling all the Candy and Todd's tea. Talking about, ooh, I shouldn't have said that. But oh well, and ooh, I shouldn't have said that. Just like a messy punk. And then he wanted to say he not a messy punk after he become a messy punk. Child, he done came out and said Todd don't have nobody pregnant. Because you know the rumors that came out that Todd got some other woman pregnant, and that's why all this is going on. No, according to Funky said they both got an old lady. And I told y'all Candy was with Hatma for how long? Okay? I've been told y'all Funky had an old lady. Not Funky had an old lady, Lord. I've been told y'all Candy had an old lady, allegedly. But Funky came out here and confirmed it, y'all. Get the likes up on the video with his little messy self. He is such a messy punk. Oh, girl. Yeah, I don't care what he get on this internet and see. I think y'all gonna say I'm a messy punk. You is a messy punk. You is definitely a messy punk. Let's get into it.
So, y'all know Candy and Todd, my people. And I have to tread very lightly when...
You know what's crazy? This would be a joke if Candy wasn't picking babies out of vending machines. Mm-hmm. Somebody said, Libby Blue said, Candy got that lady pregnant. This would be a joke if that hoe wasn't picking babies out of vending machines. She probably did get somebody pregnant. Candy probably did get somebody pregnant. She picked her babies off the vending machine anyway. She probably did get somebody pregnant. She probably did get somebody pregnant. That's sad. Picking them churn up out the vending machine.
covering these stories because. And Candy reportedly discovered Todd was communicating with other women behind her back before filing divorce. She had no idea. So let's do a couple things. Y'all can stop it with the Todd got somebody pregnant rumor. Todd had a vasectomy very early on in their relationship. Okay. That's a little bit of tea. I don't know if I was supposed to tell that or not. Todd ain't got nobody pregnant. Nah, Todd was around somebody's house. Okay. And I got her pictures. I know where she stay. And I know her name. But I don't want to bring no extra stress and duress around Candy house. So I'ma hold it.
No, you not.
Her name start with an H.
Funky is a dirty dog. Funky. That bitch said, "Now I don't want to bring no stress around that lady house. So I'ma hold it." Funky, you's a dirty bitch, yeah. Funky, you is a dirty, low down bitch. That bitch said, "I don't want to bring no mess around that lady house. So I'ma hold it." Bitch, you done said too much. Run that shit. What you mean you gonna hold it? All of this shit you done said, nigga, I know you like. Girl, I ain't gonna lie. Funky, you's a dirty bitch. Funky is a dirty. I don't give a damn. Funky dirty, man. That nigga said, "I don't want to mess break." Go ahead, Funky, bro. Go ahead, bro. He out of pocket.
You home wrecking whore. Because I want you to know I know who you is.
That lady ain't no home wrecker.
And here's the thing.
Why that lady gotta be a home wrecker when Candy got an old lady named Fatma? No. I'm tired of y'all hoes. Because hoes do that all the time. Y'all get these cheating ass niggas, they want to blame the woman. No. Candy had Fatma. Why he can't have an old lady on the side? Why Fatma ain't a home wrecking hoe? Why this girl gotta be a home wrecking hoe? See what I'm saying? No, that I don't blame the girl. They had old ladies. They both had girlfriends. No, I don't think it's right to call a girl a home wrecking hoe. That girl was doing her part. Hello?
If I know who you are, and if the information got to me, it's only a matter of time. I'm giving it by next Wednesday before your face is plastered all over the internet. So, Miss H, you might want to get your ducks and your story in a row, because the way the internet is finna come eat you alive over Candy Burris, you gonna wish you never even winked at that man. Okay? Now, out of respect, with a K and not a T, out of respect, I ain't gonna want to be the one to break it, because I don't know what all going on around them people's house, and I don't want to add no extra stress around this lady house. Plus, so y'all know Candy and Todd, my people.
Girl, Funky ain't worth a dime. Funky, you wrong for that, Funky. Funky, you wrong for that. Funky, you is wrong for that. Let me just say this, though. Shout out to Funky for the tea. Let me say this, though. If Ty had an old lady, so what? I'm tired of y'all, and a lot of y'all only taking up for Candy because she's Candy. Okay? I didn't know how many men love Candy. Men, my uncle is in love with Candy. Oh, he was in front of his wife, and I remember my uncle said, "Oh, I love me some Candy." I looked at his wife. At any rate, listen. This is the point. Candy had an old lady. Todd had an old lady. They both had an old lady. I don't think that it's right to call that girl a home wrecker when she was playing her part. I don't think that it's right to call Fatma a home wrecker. She was playing her part. Everybody have an old lady in the marriage. I think it's wrong for Funky to get on here and say the girl gonna get dragged, and I think it's wrong for y'all to drag the girl. Y'all was cool with Candy Yams having her love for had my old lady, but now that we find out Todd had one, now here all of a sudden y'all wrong. And let this be a lesson to the black women in the back. Y'all trying to punish Candy because she's a working woman. That's how it's gonna go. Yeah. America, the world is going to punish you, black American women. If you decide to have a baby and leave this baby to go work, you will be punished by the world. I'm not telling you it's right or wrong, but you will be punished by the world. If you choose, matter of fact, I was watching Ebony K. Williams on the King, Carlos, that is. Carlos King podcast. And I saw her over there talking about how she went and purposely found a surrogate father that she didn't know who it was because she didn't want to give up her career and have to worry about fighting for custody of her kid. So what she did, according to Ebony K. Williams, she went and found a random surrogate from somebody she don't know, and now the baby spent most of the time with the nanny. That's messed up. Black American women, I think that you should be able to have a career, and I believe that we should be able to have our children. But if you have a baby and forsake your children for your career, America is going to punish you. Your marriage is going to punish you. The judge is going to get punished. I'm not telling you it's right or wrong. You going to get punished. And Candy, the reason why she's dealing and worried about this stuff with with her kids is because guess what? Candy chose her career, and now that the chips are falling where they may, it's looking to me like Candy gonna have to pay for that. She just is. She's going to have to pay for that. It sucks, but it is what it is. It's not like men. Men can have babies and go off into the workplace and be cool. But I'm telling you now, these men don't mind being stay-at-home fathers, and they're gonna take your children. But as it pertains to Funky and Candy, Funky, you wrong for that. And Candy, that's good for your ass trying to be friends with Funky. But I know why you tried to befriend him. Candy only tried to be friends with Funky because she needed somebody on her side with a big platform. That's good for your ass. Now Funky gonna spill all the tea because he on his last breath. Okay. Or at least he acting like it. He ain't on his last breath. He around here acting like it. And he acting like, hell, if I'm gonna go out, I might as well tear this bitch down on the way out. Funky been cutting up. So if y'all, let me tell y'all something. If anybody cool with Funky, if Funky got any of your tea, girl, you in danger. Funky been cutting up on this here internet, and I'm here for it. Keep spilling the tea. I saw what else he said about Tamar. You feel what I'm saying? I'm telling y'all now. All y'all celebrities gonna be cool with these content creators. Y'all some new age fools. But at any rate, Candy and her man is fighting over custody. Candy said her man had an old lady. I don't think that lady should be blasted. She was just playing her part. They both had an old lady. If y'all gonna drag if y'all gonna drag Todd new girl, go get for Hatma. If y'all ain't gonna drag for Hatma, leave Todd new old lady alone. See what I said. If y'all not gonna go get for Hatma, leave Todd new old lady alone. Okay. But I get it. I think people only are taking Candy's side because she's a celebrity. She's the popular. But Candy getting what she deserves. I don't give a damn about no Candy. Now, hold on. Let's get on this Ray J bit. So why did Ray J blast Beyonce? So apparently the Boys Mind tour is going. I saw Scrappy and what's his baby mama name? The Bam at the show, at any rate. They got the Boys Mind tour, and it's been said that apparently Beyonce and Jay-Z have been coming to the show, but according to Ray, he said they don't be speaking to his sister, and he feels some type of way about it. Now, you know, somebody has said something that Ray J is purposely trying to sabotage his sister's career, and it made sense. But then again, I started thinking about it, and it was just like, Beyonce and them, is y'all going to that girl show and not saying nothing to her? And then furthermore, is y'all going just to speak to Monica? And Monica, like, let me say this too. Y'all put Beyonce on a pedestal that she don't need to be on. Y'all make this whole like she a queen or something. Beyonce ain't shit. Fuck Beyonce, girl. I don't know why y'all put her up there like that. Who Who is Beyonce? Because I seen them all in the chat. Oh, she don't have to speak to her. She don't. At any rate, she's still a bitch. Who the hell is Beyonce? Well, she get to come to your show and act like she don't have, girl. At any rate, it don't seem like Brandy cared. Ray J was the one who came out and had so much to say. So let's get into a little bit of Monica at the show grabbing his phone because, you know, he loves going viral. Ray J loves a viral moment. He loves going viral at any given time. He don't care at any expense. He just want to go viral. Let's get into it.
Go believe here. I am going to take Ray J's phone. Give me your phone, Ray. Ray, give me your phone. Ray, give me your phone. Ray, give me your phone. Ray, thank you for your phone. Thank you. We love you, Ray J. No, y'all make some noise for Ray J. It's not just Brandy's brother, but it's my brother now. And all he does, he mean with him.
So, but this is what I want to know. Somebody said, I think she was supporting. I didn't know Kelly Rowland was opening up for the show, but why Kelly ain't never opened up for Beyonce show? Has Kelly ever opened up? Put it in the chat. Somebody help me out. Has Kelly ever opened up for Beyonce shows? I'm really waiting on the answer. I never went to any Beyonce shows. Has Kelly ever opened up for any Beyonce shows? They saying no. So then, I'm of confusion. You've had how many tours? How many shows? But your best friend and play sister got to go open up for Brandy and Monica for you to go. I guess, child. I mean, sure. Okay. I was just wondering.
You got to know. All night. I'm going to have to hear this all night. Monica is my sister now. I was like, okay. Monica is my sister now. Jesus. I know what to do though. Next time I'm calling this song. Call your mom. We have been having a. But before we leave here, I am going to take Ray J's phone.
Hey, come to the show. Come say.
Now, before we get into that, y'all know Ray J wants to go viral. Okay. He don't care why or how, and using Beyonce's name obviously is going to make him go viral. However, he kind of had a point. Ray J felt like, well, Beyonce be coming to the show and she don't ever speak to Brandy. My thing is, even if she coming to support her friend, and I'm using the quotation marks because how could that be your friend when you have a show, bitch? That nigga Jay-Z had this whole Beyonce on tour every 3 months. This hoe couldn't even take a break after she had the baby. Jay-Z had that whole bitch on the road again. That Jay-Z was in that whole ear like, bitch, Beyonce, bitch, if you die, I'ma kill you. That nigga Jay-Z was in Beyonce ear after she had them twins saying, look here, bitch, we got San Antonio. Bitch, I got San Antonio. I got New York. I ain't got time for this, Ann. The bitch been working like a dog in the streets. Do you hear me? Beyonce been working like a dog in the streets. You mean to tell me this bitch couldn't have her friend open up one of them shows? One. This the first break Beyonce had in about 10 years. The bitch been on tour since she got out of Destiny's Child. So my thing is, you ain't coming to support me, bitch. You coming to be messy. How you gonna come support me when, bitch, you could have supported me at your show? Don't come support me at these girls' show. Support me at your show, bitch. No. See, y'all don't think like me. No, B, I don't want you to come. No. I don't need your support because, bitch, you're going to overshadow me anyway. No. If you want to support me, put me on the Open Yo tour. Put me on the Open Yo tour. Don't come support me. You came to be messy, Beyonce. You came. Let me tell you why. Let's call a thing a thing. Y'all really want to know the truth? Get me up here. Y'all really want to know the truth? Manufactured talent get threatened when real talent step in the room. Y'all ain't gonna want to hear that though, because y'all love Beyonce. Manufactured talent gets threatened when real talent walk in the door. Because let's really be clear. Beyonce is not who you think she is. Brandy is who you think Beyonce is. Y'all, I know that's going to hurt a lot of feelings. A lot of people like that. It is what it is. It is what it is, honey. I didn't make the rules. Beyonce is manufactured talent. Made in a factory. I told y'all, God forbid, if it were not for Aaliyah out of here, we wouldn't even know Beyonce. We wouldn't know nothing about Destiny's Child. There'd be a group that came and went in the 2000s. We wouldn't know them hoes. They had to get Aaliyah up out of here. Remember I told y'all about Plan A, Aaliyah, versus Plan B, Beyonce? Who was in the middle of those people? Jay-Z. Remember? We talked about this a couple of years ago. Plan A was Aaliyah for Jay-Z. And then Plan B was who? Let's really be clear. Real talent, that light on real talent, it disturbs the manufactured talent. And she probably was there stealing anyway. Beyonce don't come up with shit. She ain't nothing but a reverse colonizer. She don't make nothing up. Everything she do is repeated. That who been riding around in the car ever since Chris Brown was flipping in the air. She don't do shit. She's not who you think she is. I'm sorry. That's why the biggest hype around Beyonce is her tours. Right now. Y'all don't even know the music. The biggest hype around Beyonce is her tours. The gimmicks of it all. Y'all don't even know her music. They don't even play that shit on the radio. Yeah. She might be in there stealing. She ain't number the reverse colonizer. Okay. So now let's get into Ray J talking about how she didn't speak to his sister.
Hey, what's up to Brandy too, Jay-Z and Beyonce? That's it. Like, because like we big fans. We got our family in there, our cousins, and we know y'all there, and we love y'all, and we look up to y'all. For y'all to come to every one of Brandy and Monica's shows and never say what's up to B, and take all the pictures and all. I mean, it just, I don't like it. And I love you, Jay, and I love you, B. Please, like, you guys are the biggest 2 stars in the world. So we know you there. Just, y'all walk by Brandy room, just let her say what's up, B. Have a good show. I mean, she don't care. She never told me about this, and I am crashing out on this one. This is crazy. But as a brother and a fan of Jay-Z and Beyonce, like we want to take some pictures with y'all too, and we want to say hi, and we want to be inspired by the inspirational words that you guys are going to give us. Jay, come to the show. Come say what's up to Brandy too, Jay-Z and Beyonce.
And you know what's crazy though? Because I see y'all in the comments saying that she was there to steal ideas. And it's the worst part. We all be seeing this. We all see her steal ideas. Beyonce been doing that, man. Beyonce been stealing ideas, bruh. She been doing that. She's manufactured talent. And as it pertains to Aaliyah, Aaliyah was that big. Aaliyah was in box office movies. She was alongside DMX, who was the biggest star, not hip-hop star. This nigga DMX was headlining a movie. What's the name of that movie? Girl, DMX was going to do... Man, come on, man. Aaliyah was, if you wasn't there, you don't understand. Aaliyah was that girl. The whole world stopped when that girl died. The whole world, my nigga, the whole world stopped. Listen, Aaliyah was definitely who y'all believe Beyonce is. She was. And on that same trajectory, if Aaliyah is still here, Beyonce doesn't exist. I'm telling you. Beyonce does not exist if Aaliyah stays alive. She does not in this capacity. She might do a little 1-2 yin-yang over there, but she does not exist in this capacity. And this is around the time Brandy was another one that was popping. Brandy was huge. This is around The Boy Is Mine. This is around Brandy doing the Cinderella. Brandy was the girl. Beyonce is just more popular, so people assume that she is this, that, and the third. But the fact of the matter is, she is in there probably stealing. Watch the next tour gonna look just like that. Watch. And y'all just don't eat it up because she's Beyonce. Now, two things are happening at the same time. Ray J is being messy, and Ray J is trying to go viral. However, what Ray J is saying is true. If you're going to come to the show, at least say hey, especially somebody big like Beyonce. But if you're not going to come to say hey, then that means you just coming to be an idiot. You coming to be mean. You coming to be messy. You coming to steal. You coming to do something negative. Like I say, I think the last album, if it wasn't B-Day, it was around that era. Destiny Fulfilled is where I got off the plane. Destiny Fulfilled, and I want to say B-Day. That's where I got off the train. That girl is a manufactured. I don't believe that's her no way. But that girl is a manufactured artist, and real talent threatens manufactured talent. If you want to ask me my opinion was she felt threatened. That's why she feels some type of way about Brandy, because Brandy is who she want to be. Now, the only thing different between Brandy and not the only thing, somebody said Brandy was the girl back then too. Brandy can't dance. Brandy don't have the it factor all the way around. Brandy got the voice. Brandy can't dance. Aaliyah kind of had it all. But I ain't gonna lie. It's messy. And I get them wanting to take the phone from Ray J. And Ray J is being messy. And he's definitely trying to go viral. But he does make a point. If you're going to come to the show, especially somebody as big as Beyonce, you could go say hey. You could. But if you in there stealing and on some negative shit, then I already know. And if I was Kelly, bitch, don't come support me. I don't want my friend who way bigger than me to come support me at somebody else's show when you could have put me on at your show. I don't want that support. And if y'all think that that's support, then y'all foolish. A lot of times y'all be friends and be around people who really want to see you down. Okay? Don't come support me at the next bitch show. Support me at yours. If you're not going to support me at your show, don't come support me at somebody else's show. We ain't friends. But if you ask me, I believe Kelly has been the flunky of that household anyway. They say Beyonce mama adopted her when she was 12 or 13. They've been playing in Kelly face since then. She been the flunky ever since they got her. She used to be in the flunky. The number 2 behind Beyonce. It couldn't be me. She's so used to being the flunky and the number 2 behind Beyonce, she's scared to say something. Never in a day, girl, please. Bitch, don't come support me. I don't need your support. Because you in the audience gonna take all my shine. No. Watching on TV, bitch. Watching on TV. Talking about she coming there to support. She ain't coming to support shit. She coming to steal. Girl, support. Girl, please. That hoe ain't supporting nothing. That hoe ain't supporting nothing. But nah, Ray J is trying to go viral. But he not wrong. He not wrong. I don't see the hype over Beyonce no more. And I tell anybody out here who have something to say. I tell anybody out here who have something to say. I forgot what I was about to say. Oh, about Ray J and Brandy. I forgot. It don't matter. Let's move on. I was looking at something else on the other channel. I forgot what I was about to say. Oh, and I do believe Jay-Z is Kelly or baby daddy. Oh, yes. Kelly little boy look just, ooh. Y'all seen Kelly little boy? Let me tell y'all something. Y'all don't know what be going on in these people's lives. All y'all know is what they say. Child. Let's move on. Now, I want to get on this before we get up off here. Y'all get the likes up on the video, please, and thank you. Fubar8746. Thank you so much for the super chat. Says, wake them up, Vu. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. And thank you again for the super chat. We the people 334. Thank you for the super chat. Says, word on the curb is that Brandy told Kelly she should leave Destiny and Kelly went back and told Beyonce. I believe that. Kelly is a flunky behind Beyonce. Let me tell you something. Kelly is probably that Beyonce probably energy harvest that girl. She probably been using that girl to take her talents and her energy, because Kelly can. Okay, can we talk? Kelly sing way better than Beyonce. I don't know. It's just some weird shit going on. There's some weird shit going on over there. Let's move on. Thank you so much, we the people. Thank you so much. Now I want to go over here. Let's get into this black thing and these Somalis. They're getting all out of the way. And we're going to get off of this. And we're going to get on this and we're going to get up off here because I got to lay down before Educational Friday. Y'all, my head's still a little swollen, but I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. So, okay, here go the Somali people again. Let me start off by saying this when we get to this segment. I know we love the word black. I know we love it. It's near and dear to our hearts. But I'm telling you now, we got to get rid of it. Not socially, or maybe socially. I don't know. At some point in time, we got to find another route, okay? And then my question to us as black people, what actually is black? Because if black is a status, and I'm going to show y'all another video where these Somali people were saying that they're not black because they didn't go through a slave trade, it made me think. So black being the status that I already knew it was, that basically implies that the only reason they call us black is because of the circumstances that we went in. And if that is the case, then I see why other people come to America and say, I don't want to be called black. See, we looking at it as skin tone, but people are looking at it as statuses of people. And we all know black doesn't really carry a status. However, this Somali dude who we saw yesterday talking about the Bible said respect to Somalis, girl, bye. He on here talking about how they promised them Minnesota 3,000 years ago. Child, you can't make this up. These people are delusional. And the Somali people feel like they different from the rest of the Africans. We gonna get into it. Let's get into it, y'all.
Yo, Minnesota was promised to us Somalis 3,000 years ago. And if you disagree, you're an anti-Kushite bigot and you need help immediately. Also, if you read Genesis 12:3, it says that those who bless Somalis will be blessed, and those who try to harm them will bring harm upon themselves. I didn't say that. Genesis 12:3. Just saying.
All right. Anyway, we saw that yesterday. That was him talking about the Bible and all that stuff. But I want to show y'all this. Listen to this dude talk about, are Somalis black? Before, this is what I want to say. Before we get offended, hold on. Before we get offended at what this man is saying, let's listen to what he is saying because he makes some points. He says the word black. He said, now he's not understanding it the way his ancestors or the people before him understood it. But listen to what he's saying. He's saying that when they talk to their elders, they say, no, we not black because we never went through a slave trade. And we all know white is a status. Black is a status. Whether you want to believe it or not, white is a status. Black is a status. The thing is, they trick us into believing that black is something that should be celebrated. That's why we put it in our music, in our videos, in our movies. We celebrate the fact that we have been given a status that is beneath us. Black is a status that is below the ground. Take the skin tone off of it. Because I'm not going to lie, Black America, we got to hold this L. Whenever the foreigners came over here to America, we argued them people down and battled them down to the ground and tell them that they were black. These people, even the Dominicans, I know black. We would drag these people for not saying that they were black. Now that they're running around here saying black, they black. Now we have a problem. We need to get rid of the term, period. However, this young brother or this young Somali dude with the skinny Jerry curl, he's going to talk about the term black and what his elders them thought about it. And I want to bring this part to y'all because I want y'all to kind of look at it from this perspective. Check him out.
Are Somalis considered black? I'm sorry to be the one that sparks this debate, but it has to be done. I used to be of the opinion back in the day that, of course, we're black. Somalis, look at our skin tone. But as the years went on, my opinion started to change. If you're asking, are Somali skin tone black? Then of course, yes, our skin tone is. But then I realized as the years went on, it's nothing to do with skin tone because even people who are considered black come in different shades of black. I started to realize that when people ask whether Somalis are black, it's a reference to are Somalis the same as other fellow African countries such as Nigeria, Ghana, and the countries within West Africa. And then I thought, no, we're not the same as those people. Yes, we're all from Africa, but a Moroccan isn't the same as a Nigerian, and a Nigerian isn't the same as a Somali. A Moroccan isn't considered black, a Nigerian is considered black, and a Somali, for some reason, it sparks a big debate. You got Somalis who say, we're not black, we didn't go through a slave trade. I don't think going through a slave trade is what makes you considered black first. And at the same time,
I think it does. Let me tell you why. Because first of all, this term black and all that stuff is only specific to us. I know we kept trying to give it to everybody else, but these terms are only specific to us. And I do believe that we got the term black coming out of the slave trade. It is to make us a permanent underclass under this system. Okay? That just is what it is. So when he says his elders was like, we're not black because we didn't go through a slave trade, black was the term that was given after we went through the quote unquote slave trade. Rather your parents or your ancestry go back to slavery or not, we all have gone through some sort of slave trade genealogy wise, lineage wise. Okay. So now when he says that, that sparks something in me. Take the Somalis and the Nigerians off the table. When I'm asking people in America, in descendant of freedmen and descendants of slaves and quote unquote black people in America now, because even Malcolm X had a problem with us using that term. Well, my question to y'all is, what is such a big hold on to that term? And when you peel back the layers, you realize that term black has done more harm than help to us as a people. No laws are written for black people, no provisions, nothing is written for nothing that says anybody is black. But yet and still, we will windmill with our head down for the term. And now that all these other people trying to come in and infiltrate the term, we want to windmill on them for a term that really never belonged to us in the beginning. Why are we fighting over something that was meant to put us down? The term black is not a good term. It is a horrible term. It is a way to keep us as permanent underclass in the system of the white supremacy in these people, not just white supremacy, in all of this supremacy of everybody except us. Let him finish cooking.
Why are we listening to Western societies who categorize people based on their skin tones? This is a white man, this is a black man, this is whatever, this is an Arab. So my question is, because I still don't have a definitive answer, can Somalis consider themselves black? I mean, don't shoot the messenger. I'm just asking.
The problem is there are two different situations happening when you use the term black. People mentally are looking at skin color, and then people are associating that with oneness. The old saying is all skin folk ain't kinfolk. Just because people share melanin don't mean that they are you. But even still, to try to make somebody be quote unquote black, even though it put you as a permanent underclass, is ridiculous. We need to be getting up off of that term. As a personal, we need to be coming up off the term black. Yeah, we could do it socially. Yeah, we could do it on the internet. But as far as the term of what we need to call ourselves, we need to get up off of that. Because I'm telling you, it has not been our friend. It has been our worst enemy. It's just that we celebrate it so much, we don't even see it, that we think that it's cool. We get it in our music, we get it in our movies, we get it in all our literature and everything. And we done started to make ourselves believe that it's a good thing. It's all a part of the plan. Psychologically enslave you. That's all a part of psychological enslavement. You know that, right? Make you believe something that's horrible for you is good for you. Now, I'm not telling you what we should call ourselves because I don't know. But what I'm telling you is when I saw this, I wanted to bring it to y'all because that's something that's a conversation that we need to have. If you want to know who you are, you're not going to figure it out over no doggone internet. Do your genealogy. You'll find out who you are. You'll find out what your nationality is. You'll find out where you come from. Do your genealogy. That'll do it. That way you won't have to be running around here saying, I'm this, I'm that. You'll have paperwork, documentation. Do your genealogy. With that being said, y'all, I got to get up off of here. I'm going to lay down for a little minute. Then I'm going to get back up and do some educational Friday, y'all. I am not feeling as best, but I am feeling better. I love each and every one of y'all. I'm going to get up off of here. And I will catch y'all Monday for the Joce. Love y'all down to the ground and peace.
Can you hear me now? Oh, let's go. It's your boy Big Chew, the voice of the beat.
You know what I want?
Blaze up.
Come on, Blaze up.
It's the beat for me.
Wow, 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 wow. For your guy, for your B-O-Y. Drop it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Do it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Come on, baby, we are. For your boy. Also for your boy. Mix it for your boy. Drop it for your, lift it up.
Mr. Carroll, how you give the voodoo doll time to talk? I don't get no fucking time to talk.
Who the voodoo doll is?
The nigga you just had up here.